Hey YouTube, my Darkest99 here, what's up? Here's my Inzektor deck profile. This is the Inzektor deck that won the Shown Jump in Seattle. Now, this is what it looks like now, but I might make some changes to it. But let me know what you think or what you think I should change in this deck, and I'll see what I can do. So here's the deck we're running right now. You got Triple Centipede. Now, Triple Centipede, now this is like the main engine, like now, because remember when Dragonfly and Hornet used to be at 3 each, respectively? So here's what happens. Like, the Centipedes, when you equip it with something, this can also be used as an equip card on somebody. It's really good. When an equip card on when another Inzektor monster equipped with this guy gets sent to the graveyard, you can add one Inzektor monster from your deck to your hand. And if you equip another Inzektor with this card, that monster's attack increased by 3. It's a lot of level 5 or level 4 XC, and it's really good. It's a really good combo. You really need to use it. Inzektor and Dragonfly. Inzektor Hornet is really useful in some ways. You summon a Centipede, you do this. You pop, you blow up a card, you search for like maybe another Centipede or something, or Dragonfly, or you can do this. You summon Dragonfly, equip the Hornet, detach, pop, special summon Centipede, then maybe put Ladybug, if you had a Ladybug in your hand, it's just a lot of options. So Hornet blows up cards, it's really awesome. And the monster, it increases the monster's level by 3 while this card is equipped to another Inzektor. It's really good. Dragonfly with special summon an Inzektor after an equipped card is sent from it to the grave. It's really good. It's really dangerous, believe it or not. Triple Ladybug. Now, Ladybug, what this card does is once per turn, you can equip one Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level is increased by 2. It also gains attack equal to that monster's defense. When this card is equipped to a monster, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard. Target one face-up monster you control, increase its level by 2. So what you can do is, with this card right here, if you have used Mind Control on one of your opponent's level 4s, you can detach to make this guy another one of these on your field a level 4 to exceed. It's a lot of good ways. Like if a Centipede's at level 5 and you have a Dragonfly that's free, you can make this a level 5, immediate level 5 exceed. It's really good, powerful, and good. And to conclude the Inzektor engine, Gigamantis. And for the record, I might cut Ladybug down to 2 for the record. I'm not so sure, but I'll run it at 3 for now, but I might cut it to 2 to put something else in there. Gigamantis, his effect, you equip it to equip an Inzektor monster, equip this guy to an Inzektor monster, that monster goes to 2400. Like, if you have a Ladybug, equip him, this becomes a 2400 beat stick. It's not even funny. And if this card's sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can summon one Inzektor monster from your graveyard except Gigamantis. So what this means is it's very, very powerful to use, believe it or not. It's a deadly Inzektor monster, it really is. It just makes a lot of good combos. It's not even funny. It really does. Now, that's the Inzektor engine. Here's the Tour Guide engine. Double Tour Guide and Sangan. There is no Tour Bus, no Night Assailant, none of that crap. You don't need to run this. And here's for draw power. 2 card Ds. This card's okay. Like, if you have a good field presence, just summon this during the main phase, tribute it, draw 2, and end your turn. It's really good. It'll add a lot of good resource options to your hand next turn. But you really got to be careful when you use this card, because once you use this card, you have to automatically have to end your turn. So depends. You got to be wise when you use this. It's really good. And for the milling power, Trooper. These two play a role, like they mill your graveyard so you can get your, like, a Hornet, a Ladybug, Gigamantis in there if you have like a Centipede in your hand or Dragonfly. That helps you set the field up, and this becomes a 19 beater, and it can be used with another level free monster to exceed a Lebiair, a Zinmains, or Acid Golem. It's really good. You really need to run 2 Troopers for milling power. And a defense stall, Spirit Reaper. It stalls you for a few turns for you to stay alive. And finally, Dark Arm Dragon. You remove a Dark, Bulls have shit, and Card Trooper could help mill free Dark. If you get free Dark, special summon this, and you're ready to make history. It's really good. Now for the spells. Foolish Burial. This card, you use this card to dump a Hornet, a Dragonfly, or a Ladybug. Gigamantis gives you so many options. And 2 Inzektors Excalibur, you equip it to a gig. If you have like Centipede and a Gigamantis equipped to it, and you equip Excalibur on it, your Centipede can go like up to a freaking 3200 attack beat stick. And even a Ladybug, you have Gigamantis equipped to a Ladybug, equip double sword. You can have a Ladybug at 4,000 attack. It's so messed up. And when this card's sent to the graveyard, you can select 1 Inzektor monster from your grave and bring it back to your hand. So if this gets destroyed, you can bring back like Gigamantis, Hornet, Dragonfly, or even a Centipede back to your hand. It gives you so many options. Now, here's one of my differences. This deck runs 41 cards. I'm running double Lance because I still think it needs extra protection. So I'm going to run 2 Lance. It not only does it, this can also be used to get on your opponent's monsters, but there's times where you need to save your monsters from destruction. Use it on one of them. It's pretty good. It increases monster attack by 800, and it's immune to spell and trap card effects until the end of that turn. And it can be used for your opponent to weaken their monsters. It's a double-edged sword. Double duality. I might cut this to 1, but I'm going to run it at 2 for now. These are German dualities for the record. This can play a little role when you're not going to really special summon or splash. You can just reveal the top 3 cards from your deck and add 1 to your hand to get ready for the combo next turn. It can help you. It can help you. So it's really decent. You could still use the Inzektor equip effect, but like Hornet wise, but it's still pretty okay. It's really good. Back row hate. Free MSTs. Back row hate, obviously. And the big free staples. Monster, Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. Self-explanatory, no need to explain them. Solemn Brigade. Negates opponent's normal special summons or an effective special summon. Triple Roar. This is a card you need to run for Inzektors. This card does not let your opponent attack. So when you use card Ds, the next turn after this is set, you flip this over, you save yourself. It's really good. It gives you a lot of combos. Double Compulse, good against opponent's Synchro Summon and Exceed Summoning. Really good. And Triple Call the Haunted. In case you mill one of your Inzektors, you revive it. I might cut this down to 2 because I think Free's really cloggy. So I might take this out and maybe one of my Ladybugs out or Dualities out. Maybe put maybe an Effect Veiler or some more trap support like maybe a Mirror Force or something. Just let me know what you guys think of that. Now for the extra deck. Gotcha gets new. You use 2 Ladybugs to overlay them into that, and it protects your monster from destruction, and again gives your other monsters 200 for each material. So it's really good. Double Zinmains, and its effect's pretty good. It's a 2100 defender, and if it's to be destroyed by battle, you detach the material to negate destruction, and during the end phase, you use the effect. You can blow up a card in your opponent's field, but however, please be noted, this card has to be on the field at the end phase for its effect to work. I think that's the ruling for the effect to work. If it's not on the field, the effect, you don't get the destroy a card effect. Lebiair helps you get back your banished Dragonfly. This is actually very good again if you go against like Macro Dino Rabbit or anything that uses Dimensional Fissure. It's really good. You really need to run this. I might up this to 2. I don't know. Double Leviathan Dragon. Decent beat stick. You can attach material to make a 2,500 point beater. You can also make it a 3,000 beater, but if you do that, Leviathan can't do any direct attacks. But I might take this out and up this to 2. I don't know. Whatever works best. Acid Golem, if you want to go for game, this is good. Only summon this when you think you're going to go for game, because it's really, really risky. Tempo really fucks up your opponent's sync XC materials. Like, they have Acid Golem out, and they only have 1 material left. Detach them, you detach this material, take one of the materials out, and they're stuck with a dead Acid Golem, and they're going to lose 2,000 points. They can't special summon, and they can't attack. It's really cruel. The only way they can do it is nuke their field, Dark Hole or something. It's really good. They could also use it to tribute summon a monster if they run like Kaias or shit. It's pretty good though. Giga Brilliant increases your monster attacks to go for an OTK win, so you really need to run it obviously. Maestroke and Utopia are the standard level 4 Exceeds I use. This protects it from destruction by detaching the material, and also can flip one face-up attack position monster to face-on defense. It's really good. And Utopia negates attack, self-explanatory. Level 5s. This is when I run for level 5s. This protects himself from destruction. This is really good, 2600, and it can't be targeted by card effect, but you have to detach an XYZ material during each end phase. Arduous Keeper Arb again blows up with a face-up opponent's monster, and Zimile. This blows up 2 back rows. It's really good. So, these are all self-explanatory. Now for the side deck. 2 Raikou. In case you go up against a mirror match or something that requires this, it's additional mill in case you don't have the troopers. And it destroys opponent's monster. It's really good. So, it's a good bonus. Double Max C's. If you go up against wind-ups or anything that's mega special summoning, this is the way to go. You need that. 2 systems down. This is good against Gear Karakuris, Machina gadgets, or anything that has machines. It's really good. You really need to use it. Like, this card did save me from a game 2 defeat in round 2 at the YCS Rhode Island. I lost game 3, but this one really helped me win game 2. Double Torrential. Good against heavy special summoning decks. So, I strongly recommend you running this in the side deck for Inzektors. It's really good. 2 Decree. If you're going up against a heavy trap lineup, like for Rabbit, Mermails, or Gear Karakuris or something like that, you need to side these. These are pretty good. Gaussian Match. Kind of self-explanatory what it does. You can only control one type each, one attribute. So if I have a dark, they can only control that. So that kind of limits their options. Triple Soul Drain. If you you special summon a monster, your opponent chains Max C, that starts a chain. Any effects that start a chain like Dark Worlds, Max C plays, or anything that involves the graveyard in a chain, they're going to get negated. Same thing if they're banished. It's really good. You have to pay 1,000 life points though, but it's pretty good to use. It's really good. You need to run this. So yeah, that is my Inzektor deck, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll have more videos up soon. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace out.